Welcome to your 5 minutes of personal and professional development. Today, we're going to dive deep into the book Poor Charlie's Almanack, a collection of the wisdom of Charlie Munger, the legendary business partner of Warren Buffett. This isn't a book about getting rich quick. It's a manual on how to think with more clarity to make better decisions in every aspect of your life. It is not an investment guide, but a manifesto on worldly wisdom, the ability to use big ideas from multiple disciplines to navigate the complexity of the real world and, as a result, live a more successful and rational life. Poor Charlie's Almanack is not a conventional book you read from cover to cover. It's a collection of Munger's speeches and talks. Its central idea is that you cannot make smart decisions based on knowledge from a single field. As the saying goes, to a man with only a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. To avoid this, Munger proposes building a latticework of mental models. What does this mean? It means you should learn the fundamental ideas from the most important disciplines: psychology, physics, mathematics, history, biology, and connect them. This network of knowledge gives you a toolbox to analyze problems from different angles and understand their true nature. One of the most powerful tools in this box is psychology, specifically the study of misjudgment. Munger identified 25 cognitive biases that systematically lead us to make irrational decisions. For example, confirmation bias makes us seek only the information that supports our beliefs, or availability bias leads us to give more weight to what we easily recall, like sensational news stories. Understanding these mental traps is the first step to avoiding them and radically improving our ability to think logically. Another one of his key ideas, brilliant in its simplicity, is to invert, always invert. When facing a complex problem, instead of asking how to achieve success, ask yourself what would cause failure. If you want to improve India, for instance, Munger would say, what could hurt India the most? By identifying and avoiding the paths that lead to disaster, the route to success becomes much clearer. Finally, Munger applies this philosophy to investing, but his lessons are universal. He advocates for patience and discipline, insisting that the big money is not in the buying or the selling, but in the waiting. And above all, he teaches us to operate within our circle of competence. This concept means knowing the limits of your own knowledge and not venturing outside of them. You don't need to be an expert in everything. You just need to know where the boundaries of your understanding are and play within them, where you have a real advantage. What we must always remember from this book is that the quality of our outcomes depends directly on the quality of our thinking. To improve, we need to 1. Build a latticework of mental models. Don't limit yourself to your specialty. Read voraciously and learn the big ideas from all major disciplines to get a complete view of reality. 2. Know the psychology of human misjudgment. Study the cognitive biases that affect everyone. Being aware of why we make mistakes is the best defense against falling into the same traps over and over. 3. Invert your problems. To find the right solution, first look for all the paths that lead to failure and avoid them. It's an incredibly powerful tool for gaining clarity in complex situations. 4. Define and respect your circle of competence. The key isn't to have a huge circle, but to know exactly where its limits are. Invest your time and energy only in the areas you deeply understand. Remember, this is just a brief summary of the potential you can get from this book. Get a copy by supporting your local bookstore if you want to learn more. Share this summary in your communities and WhatsApp groups to keep the chain of help going. If it helped you, you can make it help someone else. Don't miss the next summary.